what it is and what it do. Boss here. And you know what? Let me talk to you real quick. Not a somber mood, but a serious mood, a more serious mood. This segment may seem a little less than ordinary, you know. Trust me and believe I have no qualms about the positivity that I exude and the enthusiasm that I exert when I say what I say, especially when it comes down to motivating others and myself to get up and go and do our 1-2 on a daily basis with the confidence and the spirit of the corps, this esprit de corps as we call it in the Marines. Our esprit de corps should be brimming and overflowing to let everyone know we kick ass and take names and we ain't to be played with. Not at all. Not at all. But you have to know when you're putting yourself, you're putting your best foot forward and others are lacking and slow bucking behind you. They're dragging ass and, you know, you're kicking ass. It's a whole entire different side of life from where you are and what you believe in doing and what other people will take advantage of you doing in lieu of what they're not doing, so to speak. You know what? Let me talk to you for a second. Let me tell you what I'm talking about. See, you have to be aware of when you're out in the front, clearing the way, making the path, trailblazing, you know, the future, and then, you know, you got somebody just along for the ride. You know, they're just hanging back, they're just kicking back, they're just, you know, loving it. They have no idea you cleared 150 miles of, you know, grass, brush, trees, and dirt for them to walk easily and lightly on the path that you've made. You know what I'm saying? You don't even know what I'm saying. They don't realize what it took for them to say, "Who is hot out here?" Yeah, it was hot when we were busting these trees down and clearing this spot off so you could come this far, only to realize the temperature, but not the inclement things done in this temperature. You didn't do any of the hard work. You just happened to realize that this nice cleared off spot is like this now. You have no idea what it took to get it this way. Only for you to complain about this. And it's hot. And it's hot. And it's hot. I don't know if you ever saw the movie. It was a skit and a bit on Saturday Night Live, but it was in the movie Pootie Tang, produced by Chris Rock. You know, and the guy, there would be a guy. His character was funny because he was overstating what was already being said. You know, you'd be like, "Whoo, it's hot. Man, that's hot out here. I can't believe how hot it is. This temperature is surely hot." And he'd be like, "Yeah, and it's hot too." Yeah, no shit, I just said that, you know. But anyway, I digress. I like to make a reference to the movies because I like to give shots to the people who make the movies because they entertain me so. But yeah, their only observation is what it is, not how it got to be. You know. Primarily, I'm using this in a reference to a relationship state because when you are catering, if you've taken the position that I'm going to cater to my man, you know, I'm going to give the world to my man, I'm going to lay the world at his feet, I'm going to do any and everything to him, for him, and none other, no other. I'm telling you now, here's how that should be perceived by you, the giver. You should get everything out of doing that. Have mercy. I say you, as the giver, should get, that should make you feel wonderful. That should make you feel awesome. You have somebody that warrants the treatment that you're willing to give above all others and above all else. You get the feeling from that. And that is what gives you what it takes to continue doing that. That's how that works. Absolutely, 110%. 110%. Now, when that changes and everything you do and all that you do for the person that is warranted and worthy of all this wonderful, beautiful, royal-like treatment, once it becomes something that they find more beneficial, it's no longer the same element. It doesn't, how people say it hit different. It's gonna hit different when you're doing everything, all things. You're bringing the sun and the moon to the feet of the man that's a king of the household, and he's getting all of your best and the rest. And then it simply becomes, how long for you gonna bring the food? I'm hungry. I sure am thirsty. I'd like a blowjob. I mean, okay, now it's like, well, the things that I did that I once enjoyed doing now becomes chores and labor for me to do. It's expected of me. It's not reciprocated. Now it's just the things you do, you need to be doing them. Wait a minute, I volunteered to be this way, to do these things. I was not obligated. I'm not contractually, in this position. I showed up willing to work, wanting to work, but not needing to work. No. Nigga, are you crazy? How dare you? I got the glass in my hand. I'm coming around the corner and you hear a bell. Ding-a-ling-a-ling. Where's that drink, girl? What the boy? Boy. You about to get pimp slapped. You about to get double backhand slapped. How dare you? How dare you? And where do you think this treatment grows? What forest and orchard do you think you can just get any and everybody to accommodate their mate these days anymore? Look at the statistics. If you're in a marriage now that has lasted over 4 years, you are in a unique demographic. Not boyfriend, girlfriend, not girlfriend, boyfriend. Them shit swap out like Walmart changes prices on their cheap shit in their stores. I'm talking about like something long term. Something long term and real. Because some people do fake it. I ain't gonna say till they make it, because they never make it. If you're faking it, that shit is false now. It's false narrative now. It shouldn't even be. But they're faking it now. Still doing it. Still showing up to the barbecue, dressed alike and shit, looking stupid. But, everybody know who she effing on the side. Everybody know who he messing with on the side. But they done got too old. They can't blame the kids. They just they don't have the wherewithal to try and do it solo. Take their act on the road and do it full time. Why don't you go full time? They scared of that. They'll sneak around and tip around, but they won't just go out there and just test the waters of being single. Not secure enough in their masculinity and femininity to do that. But they'll just do this person who should have some appreciation for them. I just stay with them. It's safer that way. It's safer that way. It's not safer that way. If you were hearing what we were talking about on the podcast and on Facebook as of more recent about being the bigger person and how the being the bigger person stereotype became somewhat of a scapegoat type thing. It became simply something that people were saying while they were getting their ass whipped, getting water hose turned on them and dog sicked on them, and their heads beaten in and their, families lynched and beaten up. It's kind of the same thing, only it's with somebody you love. Somebody who knows how, where, and when you'll be when it's time to, kick you in the ass. Anybody that you are laying with, being with, and staying with, they should never, ever take advantage of their situation with someone who's willing to be with them, who's decided to stay with them, who's seen past their shortcomings, who has accepted them for who they have become, not who they are, who they have become. And what that means, let me talk to you. When I say become, you probably met this person, in top shape, probably a sexual dynamo, probably not financially sound, but you had something going for yourself. And you figure with this person, the things they said and the things they've shown you, you figure you're gonna build. You're gonna build to bigger, better, and greater things later on in life. That's what you figured. And you figure this is the person you could do that with. Now, years later, time has passed, COVID stopped through. This person is, maybe worlds past any type of, physical attributes that you'd find appealing on a person. Money ain't changed. Matter of fact, might have lost a job or two, in between jobs and careers, and ain't really sure which is more profitable. You're putting in your 2 cents as far as kicking in for rent and bills, lights, and all this jazz. And there's nothing totally sound about where you are in having a future. It's still a work in progress. But here you are right beside them. They talking about making a new belly button ring that's supposed to make tons of money for you, and you need to go in halvesies with them on it. Like, what the, I'm with you with who you are, and who you have become. Yeah, I didn't tell you, all that shit you said was crazy. It didn't make sense to me, but that's what you were doing. But it's a tragedy and a travesty when you forget, there was somebody who saw you at your best, sees you at your worst, and loves you unconditionally. Unconditionally, that's a word that was commonly used in wonderful, good, nicely phrased R&B songs. Now, nobody knows. I don't know who the hell know what unconditionally means. Because if you think just by standing in the paint and staying with somebody who's not reciprocating your feelings, that's only a part of it. That's only a part of it, You have to know why you're involved. You have to know why you're sticking and staying. You have to know what it is that you'd get from that relationship that you couldn't get from anywhere else before you say, yeah, it's worth me staying, or no, it's not. You have to know that. You have to know that. So you have to deal with some ugly truths in order to do that. You really, really do. Because you don't want to feel like the fool. You don't want to feel like you're the fool, even though you may do foolish things. But for that person, for Bae, yeah, I know, I did that, yeah. She thought it was funny when I put on her skirt that time. That was Bae. And so, what? To see her laugh, to see her smile, yeah, what wouldn't I do? Where wouldn't I go? What lengths would I not, valley on for? I would do it. I would do it. Of course I'd do it. Where there's no lengths you won't go for Bae, but from Bae you get all the reason to achieve all your goals. You have an additional motivation to see your future secured and to see your legacy, manifested, because you know what it'll mean for both you and her as a unit, not just you as an individual, as a unit, because you see yourselves as one. But you have to see yourself as one before you ever get to where you're about to, stake your claim, plant your flag, and say, okay, we here now. Before you ever get there, you got to see yourself not making it without her or without him, and it be worth it, because it wouldn't be. To do it by yourself is just another thing. To do it with that person alongside of you, it, like I said, it does more for you than they know, and it does more for you than they can reciprocate back. But it's like Let me talk to you. I'm trying to tell you something here now. It's not what they get, it's what you give, and you are the giver, and you get all of the joys of it. They can't mask the enthusiasm. They can't mask the appreciation and joy, and that's what you want. You're showing them their first. You're giving them their glimpse into, here's this you've never seen before. Here's that you've never done before. Here's all of these things that you had no idea even existed. But I made that happen. I made that happen. I did that for you, and only you, none other, uncomparable, incompatible, only you. And walk away. I don't want nothing for it. I don't want you to give me a round of applause. I don't want a new pair of, slides. I'm just saying. It's just the truth. The lengths that you go for that person should never be, matched by anything else. And there shouldn't be no level of, okay, well now show me how you appreciate me. No, I don't want that. I don't want that. I always want to be worthy of the things that I get, whether I get them or not. And if I don't get that feeling from that, then you find, it's not even worth it to do that anymore. Leaps and bounds for what? For what? Then nothing is going to happen. The everything that would give you purpose is gone. You can bring the world to the feet of somebody who stands there and is like, about time. Took you long enough. Is this the world? Is this the whole world? Egypt too? Wow. And you know what? Let me talk to you for a second. What that person doesn't know, once they've adopted this, I'm entitled to what you're giving me. I deserve what you're giving me. I should always have gotten and always should get what it is you're giving me. So don't think you're doing anything, that I'm not warranted to have. When a person shows you that side of them, they've just destroyed the spirit. They've potentially destroyed the spirit of somebody who would give of themselves genuinely. And that's what most relationships lack. Anybody genuinely just giving of themselves with expecting nothing in return. And now you have one less person because they met somebody who was a piece of shit. Somebody who was a piece of shit. Somebody who was a piece of shit just took an asset of the world and made them now a detriment of the world. Because now this person probably never trusts that they should be, kind, courteous, caring, or catering to anybody. And now they become a taker. Now we got a world of takers. Everybody wants something. Everybody expecting something. We can go and do something. We can kick it. We can chop it up. But where you gonna take me? What you gonna give me? That's how you put value, or you put a price tag on some things that are priceless. You can't buy my respect. You can't buy my love. You can bill me and give me prices to pay, but I'm only paying them because I feel the way I feel about you, and I don't consider money an object when it comes to, what it is that I want you to feel, want you to know, want you to appreciate from me. And because it came from me, it's priceless. It came from me. I gave her those. I gave her that. I do this for her. No one can do that, and she wouldn't want it from anyone else. That's what you think. That's what you feel. That's what you have confidence in. You have confidence in that, brother. Indeed you do. Indeed you do. But to the critics, to those who criticize relationships, for those who believe it's single to mingle as a life goal and motto, they'll never settle. They'll never settle down. They believe settling down is settling. They'll never give their all in all to a person because they don't trust it and don't trust them. No.